That's great. Good talking to you.
Yeah. You just got to yell at them. Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, it's Call of Duty upstairs, so what are you going to do? Whatever game they're playing these days on the old PC gaming upstairs.
Fallout.
Fallout.
Yeah. Fallout Elder Scrolls Edition.
I mean, if you're yelling out Fallout, then you should just give up video games in general.
Mm.
This is a Reseller Leftover podcast. I don't even know what episode it is. It doesn't
70.
really matter. We've been doing lives and all kinds of. Well, I should say you guys have
Yeah,
been doing lives.
I'm sorry, Trivia Master. We haven't been doing it.
At this point, I'm a part-time podcast semi-host.
Part-time YouTuber.
I'm definitely not, I'm a half-time YouTuber because that's a waste of time. Yeah. So
Well, speaking of video games, I want to put it out there just right now. I invited Hecken Steve to come on a podcast.
Who the heck is Hecken Steve?
You're not making our case, Jimmy. The fact, just pretend. I don't know. Hecken Steve.
I mean, that was a good little play on word name I did there.
He is the video game guru. And
why can't we explain who Hecken Steve is to all the people like me that have no idea who the heck he is?
Hecken Steve is another YouTuber that basically has a evil take on resellers.
So we should poke the bear, is what we're doing. Poking the bear. Is that what we're going to do?
I don't know. That would require him to get up and do something, which you know how gamers are. I don't know. After they're done navigating their room full of piss bottles, they're not that likely to. I don't know. That or they're busy.
Minute and 54 in.
But anyway, so we put out the invite to Hecken Steve, just have him come on here and kind of help us understand the mystery between the facade. We need the altruistic and omnipotent Mr. Steve to come on here and justify.
The Wizard of Oz or something? Like, is he behind a curtain and he's like got a big avatar that he's speaking through? Like, I don't
know. No.
The curtain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really big curtain, but
is he robust like me or what?
Yeah. I mean, same as me.
Is robust the correct word? I don't even know if that was the right word. I
don't even know if robust is it, but I think his got a good following and his ego is bigger than him, so. That's it. I'm just trying to help.
So we're poking the bear at this point, for sure.
We're not poking. Well, I mean, maybe we're poking the bear. I don't know. I don't care. Steve, come on, hang out. We just want to know.
What the heck?
I'm trying to figure out the difference between this whole Steve is Steve and Hecken Steve is a character, which is just an exaggerated Steve, meaning it's the same freaking Steve. But I mean, it's like me, you know, like ask people if I'm an asshole, you know. I guess.
Yes. Oh, were you asking me right now?
Other people. No, you know, if you ask some people to tell you I'm the biggest asshole they met, and you ask others, they'll tell you I'm the kindest guy. Believe them both.
Ooh, I don't believe.
Believe both people, man. I treat people accordingly, not equally. Like,
I agree.
And that's why you get the bad mic.
Who does? Me?
Both of y'all.
Both y'all.
Yeah. No. Anyway, so we put that out. Hopefully, Steve will join us.
We pre-screen our guests, or we just going?
Oh, this is the worst decision to have a guest. I don't know. I mean, but you know,
there's no other better guest we could choose.
All resellers just clickbait. Like,
gotcha.
So,
I mean, so how close are you to inking this deal to have them on here? Are we just in the beginning stages, or are we? Is it
well, I just messaged him today, and I was like, "Hey, I'd love to have you on, and that way we can break down the whole Hecken Steve dilemma." And he's like, "Is this your channel?" And I was like,
yes,
"Well, not the Death Pop." I said the Reseller Leftovers. I pointed to the Reseller Leftovers, and that Jimmy's our leader, and Jimmy loves video games.
Why is there an echo? Is that me?
I don't know. Is there an echo?
I don't hear it.
Test. I guess not. I thought I heard an echo.
But we'll see what comes of it. We got to do some other guests too, but That one, I'm just really curious. I want to see his stance on that because he just came out this week. Like I said, it's Steve and Hecken Steve, and he's just an exaggerated Steve. I'm like, then it's just Steve being an asshole. Like, just own being an asshole.
So what he's saying, I don't really follow him. I only watched a few videos of him. I watched the one where, what was it? Caleb went on his show, his.
Is that
channel.
Phoenix guy? Is that the Phoenix guy?
Yeah,
I know him.
Yeah, he went on the show.
He hates him because he does video games, right?
Oh, he hates a lot of people that do video. It seems to be really narrowed down to video games.
All right, keep
going.
Really
except, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, if Steve's watching this, be prepared to answer the question of where does the hypocrisy start and stop? Because he said it on other videos. He's like, well, at least they didn't get that video game worth X amount of money so somebody else could buy it. You'll be like, well, okay, so it's fine if another gamer rips some old lady
off. GameStop. He likes GameStop. He's a GameStop fan, is what he is.
Well, he doesn't like This is just my thing. Like I said, very limited videos I saw from him. I saw the one with Caleb and the one that he did on Shad Juice and
Paul Philly Flipper.
Oh, he did one on Shad Juice, huh?
Yeah, he just doesn't like non-gamers getting good deals at.
What makes you a gamer though? Like I know Shad Juice. He's been playing video games since they came out, just like I have. Like just because I don't play them now, I was freaking playing the original Mario on the original Nintendo. I played freaking on the original Atari. Like, come on, that makes I was a gamer.
The threshold is when you're whacking off into a monster can to a fairy on Elder Scrolls. That's probably that
makes you a gamer.
Gamer level.
You're officially a gamer at that. Hold on, I gotta.
You can't shut the camera off and then ask about it, right?
Well, I just wanted to verify before I.
It's called plausible deniability, Joe.
I just wasn't sure if he was saying that's not a gamer or a gamer. And once he said it is a gamer, then I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy's like, I'm not a gamer. But anyway,
maybe I am. Maybe I was a gamer earlier.
Hopefully, Steve will come on. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation and kind of like help understand that kind of stuff because there's some stuff that
another PTO day.
What?
I might have to put in for another PTO day for that.
You might have to. I don't know, but there's some contradictory stuff, and I just want everybody to be able to understand everything, and like I would love to understand it. But
what made you think of him today? To message him today?
Joe's got some weird audio stuff going on. We got to fix this right here while everybody's watching.
What am I doing?
You have an echo.
I have an echo?
Maybe. All right, let's keep going. The people in the comments will let us know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I got my hoodie on and I can't hear
it. 8 minutes in, and like we'll let them know when we're done in an hour and a half. Like,
all right, what were you saying, Joe? I apologize for interrupting you, but I thought you had an echo.
How about now? Is that fine now?
Yeah, it's fine now. It just seemed like you did. Maybe I was.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, what made you think to message him today? Did he put out a video today about something that?
No.
Oh, okay.
And no, I'm on his Discord, so like I get the updates with his videos and everything. And I don't know if he put one out. Something popped up, and I was just like, "Oh man, like we should really have him on."
That's why he said no. Anybody that's in a Discord with Mike will tell him no. I'm not joining you for anything.
I don't talk to the people in there. Like I ain't trying to put a target on my back. Go ahead, Steve. Put it on there. Who gives a shit? Whatever. Yeah. So on top of the YouTube thing, freaking, I've gone yet another week without putting a video out.
Me too.
And I had that thing prepped. I just need to do it. I just need to
believe it or not, me too.
We believe you, Joe.
Okay, good.
I quit already on my what sold. It's a waste of time.
Why? What happened there?
You never even put a what sold out.
I did put it exactly. I did put a what sold out.
Did you take it down?
Huh?
Did you take it down?
I did take it down. Oh. See, you hear that echo?
No.
I'm losing my mind. So I took it down because in the first 24 hours it had less than 200 views. I'm not here for that. Hey, say what you want. Fine, go ahead. I know that what I'm doing is idiotic, but I'm just not.
I mean, the work's already done.
What work's already done?
Not
the next video.
You had the video edited. It was already posted up there,
and it performed. Like I'm not like.
I perform terribly. I still go back to my wife the next time thinking I did perfectly fine last time.
Exactly. She's like, take that shit down.
All right, folks. Let's see if this one sticks.
Here's the thing. Like when your channel, I mean, I know it's a totally different algorithm. I know all that. I understand all that. But I didn't expect it to perform that miserably. Like in the first 24 hours, I'm used to getting 1,000 to 1,500 views, which isn't great, folks. It's not great. It's nothing to brag about. I'm not even bragging or anything.
It is good.
Get less than 200 views in the first 24 hours because you changed the format of the video. I'm not even interested in YouTube at all when it comes to that. Like, that's just terrible.
Well, Reseller Locker Room gets the same numbers, but they don't stop. Just kidding, guys. But, dude.
So,
let's go.
Jim, do you still have footage of yard sales that you can put in?
I have 2 videos I can make. And then I have the tornado sales coming up again. I'm excited about that. That's something we did. I got the sale that I went to last year with the tornado.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It's coming up in not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
So for all the new viewers, refresh the tornado story, can you?
Oh, that's a fun story. You want to hear that? I'll do the really short version. There's a sale that I go to. It's like it costs $50 to get in. It costs $50 to get in the sale. Yeah, it's like it's the pre-sale.
Is it a disaster?
It goes to a good cause. It goes to a really good cause. A really good friend of mine helps coordinate it, and she's a really awesome person. So I'm all about helping support the cause that she's involved with. So I'm fine with that. I understand it's not for everybody, but since I know the person who helps coordinate it, and she's an amazing person, it's an amazing cause, I will go for that reason. It's also a write-off. So, see, you hear that? I hear it.
No.
Anyway, so last year I went to this sale, and I saw it on the radar. There was a big storm coming in, and I was like, Oof. So I went to the sale anyways, got in there, and I filled up 2 IKEA bags full of really good stuff. I mean, I found a Game Boy Advance SP. I found DS with a bunch of games. Found all kinds of toys, all kinds of good stuff. I found starter jackets. You know, I made good money even paying $50 to get in. And then, but for some reason, some said with this storm coming, you got 2 IKEA bags full. Let's go check out and then come back in. So I went. I paid for everything in those 2 bags, checked out, put it in my car, came back in to shop again, and I was in there for about 20 minutes again the second time, and I wasn't doing as good, but I had found a $200 hat, $200 Cleveland Indians with the diamonds on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be like $3 for that hat, and I went to go check out, and as on my way to check out, the sirens start going off, the tornado sirens. Everybody in the place's phone is beep, 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 like going crazy. The lights are flickering. Lightning is hitting in the parking lot. And we're in a greenhouse. So anyways, I get to the front to go check out, and there are 20 people in line to check out. And meanwhile, it's been confirmed there's a tornado on the ground within 5 miles of the place I'm at.
Warning, not watch.
No.
Warning.
Yeah, it's on the ground. The tornado has touched down, and later on the news, it did touch down within less than 2 miles of that place we were at. So now I confirm tornadoes on the ground, sirens going off. All I have is this hat and maybe a couple little toys that I don't really care about. So I gave the hat away to somebody in line, somebody that I know. If you're listening, it's somebody that I do know. It was a person that I do know. And I was like, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. And so because there was no place, no shelter. Like everybody, well, your car isn't safe. It's safer than in a greenhouse. So I got in my car and I drove I knew which way the storm was coming from, so I drove in the opposite direction and got out of there. Everybody ended up having to drop what they were doing and run across the street and get in a shelter. They came back and eventually everybody was able to check out and everybody was fine. But anyways, that's the tornado sale. It's coming up again.
So what is the protocol for a tornado when it's rolling in? What do you got to get in a bathtub or something? Is that
greenhouse? Just stand in the middle of the greenhouse with all kinds of yard sale inventory.
I go to a room with no windows.
Oh, okay.
That's in the center of the house, somewhere in the center, not an outside wall.
Yeah.
And curl up in the fetal position. And then I
think I have a fear of tornadoes. Most people should. I have a significant fear of tornadoes.
I grab my wife and I make sure that I shield myself with her.
Right. Okay. That was my next question, but you answered it.
Who needs a mattress, right?
Yeah. Oh, you have to put a mattress on top too?
I mean, here I'll just go in the basement. If I'm at home,
she is what weighs down the mattress. I put her on top of the mattress.
Hold on.
I'm underneath it.
Don't let go. My safety depends on it.
You're doing good, honey.
You're doing good. So anyways, that's it. I'm excited because I got like 2 videos out of that sale last year. As long as there's no tornadoes this year, I'm going to spend a lot of time there and I'm going to get some good footage, hopefully.
Is it a big turnout for the pre-sale of that?
Pre-sale is only 100 people allowed.
Only 100 people allowed. Oh.
Well, it's a huge greenhouse, though. Like, it's almost the size of a football field. So, I mean, it's a big space.
And then what's it, Friday?
Wait, was that I was too scared to buy this $200 hat?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. That video is not great because right when I'm running up to the
later.
Huh?
Saved to watch later.
I didn't get the sirens going off in the video. At that point, I'm just like, I didn't realize my GoPro had turned off and I'm just trying to get out of there. So the video isn't great. I talk about the hat that I had. And you can see me find the hat.
It never crossed your mind just to do what Joe and I would do and steal the hat?
Oh, Joe and I. Oh,
not a. If I'm joking, yes, I did. But no, what I should have done is went to my friend that coordinates and said, "Hey, here's $5 for the hat. I'm getting out of here because I don't want to wait in this line for one hat." That's what I should have done. But I kind of overreacted and panicked or whatever you want to call it and got the heck out of there.
It doesn't seem like you.
No.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's just all crooked glass and Jimmy.
I'm fine with this reputation of an overreacting crybaby, whatever you want to call me, whatever. I do me. That's all I know.
No, that's all we expect. I would have done the same thing, Jimmy. I'm not gonna mess around with a tornado in a greenhouse.
I mean, I don't find $200 hats often, but I find other things worth $200.
Yeah.
Is the sale the next couple of days? Is that free to get into, or is that?
Yeah. So I think they close. So it's on Thursday, and then I don't think they're open on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday it's free to get in. But it's, obviously heavy. It's 200 people picking for 2 hours. It's pretty heavily picked over by. I mean, people still find really good deals there, though they do. And then Sunday they give a really big discount. I don't know the exact details of it, but there's a really big discount if you go on Sunday. So I might go again on Sunday.
I went to an estate sale on Friday, and it started at 10. It was a good one from the pictures and all that. And I got there at 8:30, and I was 84 in line, and it started at 10 a.m. So I didn't hang around.
Wow. That's all. Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, they were only letting 15 people.
I was just about to ask you. You were gonna have to wait like an hour before you even got in the door.
Probably even longer than that. 15 people in, and then they were letting as one left, they would let somebody else in or whatever.
What I think companies should do if they're gonna let them in like batches like that, you shouldn't let the first 15 have an hour and a half to shop. It should be like first 15 you get 20 minutes, then you got to get in line. Then like that way people get a fair shot at it because I know it doesn't make sense for the company running it, so they don't care. But for the people waiting in line, it matters. I know it doesn't make sense. Go ahead in the comments, tell me it doesn't make sense. You're right, it doesn't. because the company doesn't really care who buys from them. But man, for the people waiting out in line, they just want a fair shot at some of the stuff.
Yeah. But and according to the people coming out, the prices were really good. So
that's even more frustrating. Yeah. I will say, I mean, that sale, the tornado sale, if I do have one thing that I don't love about it is some of the stuff is like people already paying to get in. Some of the stuff shouldn't be priced as high as it is. That's just my honest opinion. Like you can still find really good deals, but some of the stuff is priced really high.
Yeah. Maybe boost those prices up for the Saturday sale that, the Saturday people that didn't pay $50 to get in.
Yeah. So like here's an example. There were Nintendo Wii's there. It was a Nintendo Wii with 2 controllers and the wires, and they wanted $50 for it. Well, like, sorry.
Yeah.
Not like that's to me that's too much for if I paid to get in, I'm not paying $50 for a Wii.
Right.
But you could still find deals for sure. And I did.
I'm sitting looking on eBay trying to figure out what I sold because you're talking about low ball offers, and it wasn't super low ball, but I had one that was like, I don't know, it rubbed me the wrong way. And it was because the dang guy sent me an offer, after I sent out an offer and then he countered, but it was like $5 below what the lowest one sold for. But it was like 17, or sorry, he sent me one for like 26, and the lowest one that one sold for was 31. And I'd sent the offer out from $40, so it was at 36. I was like, look, the lowest one that they have in the last 90 days was $31. I would be willing to honor that.
And like I use that price match. I'll say I'll match that price is what I say. Yeah, I get it. Like I'm willing to price match. Like I don't want to take your lowball offer, but I'll price match the lowest sold comp.
Yeah. And I mean, it's like, hey, sometimes people are entitled to deals, and I'm looking to move some inventory. I will match that deal. But like,
the dangerous thing with that though is if it was an auction, like with an auction. Like I don't consider those legit
price match an auction.
Yeah.
I'll price match buy it now. Lowest buy it now.
Like for instance, I was at the bins the other day. I've been going to the bins a lot, and Sonia found this vintage Snoopy England shirt, and we couldn't find the comp on it anywhere. And there was a couple of people at the bins that wanted to buy it from me right there. And the one person came over. He's all, "Look, this Ireland one that this instead of saying England, it said Ireland. It was the same shirt." Sold for $13.50. And I was like, no way. Like, there's no way. This is a good vintage shirt. And it was an auction.
That's
what other shirts were selling for $45 to $50. Conveniently he showed me the $13.50 one.
Yeah, and then there's other times where somebody will look at that auction, they'll do a comp, it sells immediately. I won't do that. Like if it's just a one-off, like I'm sorry, dude. I'll be your huckleberry, but I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, you said that correctly.
What? Huckleberry?
Yeah, a lot of people say huckleberry.
Oh, well, thank you.
They don't know what they actually say right there. So yeah, proud of you right there. That was a good one.
Yeah, I got an offer on this. It's a 1990 Cincinnati Reds World Series champ shirt.
I
had a list.
I got the hat to match that. Go ahead.
I had a listed for $20. I sent out an offer for $15, and they countered back $7 with free shipping.
Do it, Joe. That's a great deal.
I said,
you do need a worst sale of the week, Joe. You want to go ahead and take the honors?
So I said
live, or not live, but recorded live.
I said, laugh out loud, 50% off my offer, on top of it being on sale. With free shipping. I said, no thanks. He said, sounds like a great deal for me. So I check his eBay store, and what's he sell? All vintage clothing.
Yeah.
All vintage sports.
Like he thinks you're an idiot or something.
Who is it?
Huh?
I want to see if they're on Dibbed It and I can ban them.
Yeah, I mean, you know what frustrates me with offers, and it shouldn't, but it does because I'm a crybaby. We already discussed that. is when I just start a 25% off sale, and then the offers start flooding in for another 30 to 40% off. You know, I just put it on.
Man.
I know that I should probably turn off offers or something like that, but like, man, I just started this 25% off sale, and boom, here come the offers. Here come the offers, man. I'm like, it just went on sale. Like, you've been watching it. I know you have. I know you've been watching. You were a watcher, and now they went on 25% off. You're like, oh, now I'll send a crappy offer.
Yeah.
Mike, I'll send you.
He's end up like me and have a negative balance.
There you go. Mike, he's got a 1992 Dallas Cowboys Salem Sportswear all over print shirt for sale for $55. Want me to send him an offer for $5 in your behalf?
Yes, please.
All right.
We should send us the user. We're gonna send him some offers.
in the note of the offer,
free shipping.
You should do that, dude. In the note of the offer says, "Sounds good for me."
Yeah,
and sounds good.
Sounds like a great deal for me.
Yeah, this would do that. Do that.
That's actually a pretty good idea. We should all let's just put the username in the comments, and everybody start sending this guy offers.
Yeah, we'll do that, folks.
Yeah, or Mike will do that.
No,
it's part of Mike's mafia. The reseller.
What were you saying about you're in the negative balance?
Oh no, I just looked down and I was like, I'm 69 cents in the negative, and I was like, how the hell am I? Yeah, on eBay, and the problem is, like, I just use my what do they call it? Usable funds, spendable funds.
Yeah,
to like ship stuff. And the only reason why is because my my subscription fee came through, and I was like, son of a gun. And that's what, $21.95, and that's what put me in negative 69 cents. And it's a little disappointing because I was like, do I even sell $21.95 worth of stuff every month? Am I at a wash here? I don't know.
That's why you're part of the reseller leftovers now.
Yeah, I got to make sure to
actually on
use my coupon and get my poly mailers.
Dan was actually too good of a reseller to be a leftover, so we had to downgrade reseller to Mike.
We'll take it down a step or two, or 42. You got anybody out there that just refuses to make money on eBay? I'm your guy. Yeah. When do y'all record?
You got it.
But you're more of a hype man. Like, you should be paid for your hype man services, for your hype man skills you have, like, on Dibdit. Yeah. Every time I see something with Dibdit, it's got your name slapped on it.
Well, they say some people slap stuff on there, but it's like, hey, you know what? I'll share. I mean, you guys share. Like, of course, I want the whole platform to grow. It grows for one, it grows for all.
I'm gonna put the pressure on. I'm gonna put because I got the phone I need to start. It's coming.
Did you really? You got it?
It'll be here tomorrow.
Oh wow!
Wait, how'd you order it? What did you do? Tell us.
I have a sponsor. It's an anonymous sponsor. So
it's the lady with the Tornado Foundation.
It is. It's the Tornado lady sponsored me. So it's gonna be up to you guys. It's gonna be like, hey, whoever can bring me the buyers for the live sales, I'm gonna give Dibit a try. I don't care. Y'all better bring the buyers, or I'm taking my talents to whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Didbit a try. I'm gonna give Didbit a try. I'm like, well, we're gonna work on the name first, then we'll get you live, okay?
I can't even. How do you say it?
Dibtit.
Dibtit.
Yep,
yeah.
Dibit. Dibpit. Dibbed it. I dibbed it. I called dibs.
I called dibs. Dibbed it.
Dibbed
yeah.
it.
Dibbed.
Yeah. Dibbed it.
Ribbit. Yeah, so I'm going to give
I like how you put an ellipsis and a hyphen in there. Just, you're really spacing it out.
But it's going to be, like, since you're their hype man, you're going to have to bring the buyers over. And I'm going to put some good stuff up. I'm not going to put junk. I'm going to put some decent stuff up.
Did y'all source this all? Did you source this all at this weekend? Did you source it all this weekend?
Oh, he froze. Did I freeze or did you guys freeze? I froze.
To the estate sale that I didn't go to, and then I went out to the flea market on Sunday, and I only found one thing. So, so not much going on here. But I did list, and my sales over the weekend showed it. I had 11 things going out over the weekend, Friday to Sunday. So
Jimmy frozen?
that was good. Yeah, Jimmy must be frozen.
I hope so. That guy is just A1 at freezing. Like, staring contest. Jimmy, turn your camera off. Come back. Come on, Jimmy.
He'll be back. So yeah, so I only went out. I only picked up one thing, and that was it, really. But I did list, and then I did well over the weekend. So
so you did well on your listings.
Well, I did good on listings, which turned into some sales that I had. And a nice, he just sent me a text. Internet went out, so we'll continue without him.
Oh my goodness! No, Jimmy, blame his son. That's it. It's a Call of Duty. It's the curse of the call. That's all.
So
We'll let Jimmy work on doing this, but oh yeah. So I put finding an iPhone, because I was gonna tell you and Jimmy, like, I spent this weekend. I probably asked 10 of the 30 places. Hey, I'm moving. You're moving. There we go. Nope. What happened? There we go. I asked like 10 of the 30 places I stopped at. Like, you got an iPhone or an iPad? Oh, I'm out here trying to buy a phone for Jimmy.
Oh, thanks.
And Jimmy is telling us that he's getting a phone.
He's got one on the way.
Yep. I have my people call your people, have my people call your people, and they got me an iPhone.
Yeah, no.
Let's get back to that. You had 30 sales that you went to this weekend?
Yeah, because there were 2 neighborhood yard sales.
Nah.
It was crazy. So I decided to go out to this neighborhood yard sales up north, like 45 minutes away.
I saw it on the maps.
It started at 8, so I'm leaving here at 6:30, so I can get there right at 7:30. After I stop at Sefco and get my fancy ice. But I go up there. Well, I end up waking up at 5, so I'm like, all right, game on. Message Dave Breeze Flippers, because he said, "Oh, I'm going to Pensacola. There's one that starts at 6." I was thinking he was going to the one that starts at 7. My neighborhood yard sale started at 8, so I'm out of the house by 5:30. Going to get to this first sale in Pensacola. It starts at 7 at 6:30. And I messaged him on the way, and I was like, the same old thing. Like, I don't call you son because you shine. I call you son because you mine. Daddy's on the way. And then he immediately responds, and he's like, I'm in Pensacola. And I was like, all right, sorry, Poppy. Sorry. Okay.
So did you find anything good? Was there good stuff out there? Man, my ear.
Yes, but the first neighborhood yard sale I went to, I did pretty good. I did find a PS2 game that was still sealed.
What?
I found some single stitch. It's like a $40 game. Got it for $1. Sorry, Steve, if you're watching.
Sorry if you're watching, Steve.
No, he's never going to come on. Thanks, Mike.
Feel free to blast Mike for
Reseller scum.
He's not a gamer, just so you know. He's not a gamer.
Yeah, not a gamer. No, not a gamer. But I found some single stitch, and then we get done. I get done with this neighborhood yard sale. Then we go over to the flea market. Found a few things. This lady had a vintage everything, but she was the kind of lady. She had like micro machines. She had some G.I. Joe, which I think I paid like $15 for 7 or 8 of them. And it was late 80s, early 90s. So it wasn't like the Iraq, but up to the early 90s. And I was like, well, I just want to start some business with her. I found like these chipmunk things, like with like flocked kind of.
Oh, flocked,
yeah. Ribbon button thingies or something. I buy 2 of those. I get the set of the Land Before Time puppets. She's like, 25 for those. I'm like, they'll sell for like 75, 80 or more. Which my question is, there's some sets that are like listed for 60, but ton of them that are sold for 80. I'm like, what the hell is this? promoted conspiracy, folks.
Oh boy!
But I did find a He-Man, like a clip-on thing. It was like a little clip, He-Man clip, and bought that for $5. Sells for $25. But anyway, we get to the flea market. We go have lunch. He's heading home. I'm going to head home. By this time, it's afternoon. We started like before 7, and I'm hitting places all the way till 3:00 on my way home, just going everywhere. And I ended up finding like this Alf single stitch shirt.
Alf,
like alien life form Alf,
Yep.
with like some 5 or 6 pair of jeans from the 60s. And then the next sale, I'm pulling out single stitch Wrangler Pearl Snap. And I'm like, the hell am I doing? Ah, nice.
sold that just a little bit ago.
Did you buy that for me on Dibbed It for $3 or something?
No, I found that yourself. But I sold an Alf plush. Funny that you should mention that.
Yeah, but that's I mean, that's kind of weekend that I was having. I was finding all this stuff.
Sounds funner than mine.
Before that, it was. You're gonna know. I cannot think of it. What kind of shirt does Clark Griswold wear in Christmas Vacation?
The jersey that he wears?
The plaid one, like when he staples himself to the seat.
I don't know. Is it LL Bean or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's LL Bean. Thank you. I kept saying J. Crew. It's LL Bean.
Yeah.
But the weekend before, I found a ton of like LL Bean, Ralph Lauren single stitch, like made me like just 2 55-gallon. Oh, I'm sorry, that was on Friday. I went out. Just 2 big ass bags, 55-gallon bags full of like.
You running those on auction or what?
Oh yeah, all going on Dibbed It, dude. I'm not or Dibbed
It Threads. How's Dibbed It Threads doing? Because I have a lot of clothes.
Dibbed It Threads off the chain, dude. Dibbed It Threads off the chain for
bussin'.
For selling,
would you say bussin'?
Bussin'. That's what the kids say.
I would never say bussin'.
But you'll say off the chain.
Yeah,
that's out of pocket.
Out of pocket. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, getting down to brass tacks and stuff.
I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah.
We're just taking it back to the 1800s. We're talking about brass tacks. But for me, yes, it's great, dude, because I don't want to list clothes. I don't care. I'm buying all this stuff.
I have so many clothes to list that
I'm not going to do worse than the auction I did tonight. It was horrible.
They're gonna get a chance for the good stuff to go on there.
Yeah, you got a ton of good stuff though.
I do.
Are you good with starting that stuff at $2? And
I am, but
there you go.
I'm putting my faith in those in you guys to bring the buyers. I'm just gonna keep saying it like that.
Use guys.
That's what in my opinion, that's the job of the platform owner is to bring the buyers. They want the sellers to come. Do with that information what you will, but that's how I feel. So I'm willing to bring some of my good inventory there if you guys are willing to bring the buyers.
Of course.
And the reason I say this is because Whatnot doesn't really help me do it. So that's why I'm going to choose Dibbed It over Whatnot, because you guys are willing to do that for me. I'm willing to bring the good stuff.
No, that's good. Yeah, I mean, you look at Keith on there, and he's selling some stuff. I mean, I'm not sure. You were here for you were joining us on trivia night via the live, but I think I talked about.
Yeah, but Kevin was on there, so I'm not going to watch.
Damn you, Kevin! Spoil that one extra view. But yeah. So I sold something that would consistently sell $80 plus shipping, or up to 120 free shipping. I got like $27 plus shipping.
That's awful.
It happens, especially when you don't comp it beforehand and you don't know. I mean, you're not able to, put that out there. You put that out there into the space, then it's going to help boost it a little bit. But at the same time, I don't care for $80. I'm not laying that shit down on the floor and taking a picture and measurements and everything and taking a return.
Yeah, I mean,
put it this way.
I wouldn't be too upset with that. I wouldn't. It would be. Would I be happy? No, but I would also be like, the stuff I'm bringing, I've had for a long time, and I'm just like, if I can get a decent return on it and kind of reset for the season, because I've had a lot of this stuff for a long time. Like, and none of it's listed right now because we took it down, and Sonia's doing the clothing store. But she's got a full time job, so like she's not able to list it all. So I'm like, let's just move some of it on Dibdit threads. Dibdit threads.
Dibdit threads. And now I'm curious because Breeze Flippers they went live for their first show on Threads tonight, and I completely forget we've been recording and everything, so I haven't been able to watch it. But I was like, man, I wonder how he did. That right there is always the biggest sign. It's like, how did things go on a first show? And we always preach that, like, you're going to have a decent turnout. Make sure you promote. Don't go against certain people. Like, don't. And I was telling somebody in my live earlier that I did. I was like, just pay attention to the schedule, like especially for your first show. Try and co-host with somebody if you can. Get the feel of it. Work out all the jitters. And even if it's your first show on a new platform, we have one guy who's great on Dibdit. I mean, he even brought good things on Dibdit threads, but he sold at the same time Keith did. And I'm like, dude, I don't even sell against Keith.
Who's Keith? Like, is that Hecken Steve?
No, Vintage Horse Lift Keith.
I'm joking. I know. So Joe, speaking of first-time sellers, when are you going to go on Dibdit?
I'm really leaning more towards it. I see these guys having some success.
I think you're deflecting and you're not actually answering the question, Joe.
There are some bad shows. I'll tell you. I'll let Joe answer this.
Joe, I want an actual answer, Joe.
What, you want a date that I would do it?
Like, just like, I guess you're just kind of like, oh, I'm thinking about it. Oh, it looks like it might. Like, when are you gonna do it? You don't have to give me a date.
Sometime this month. How about that? I'll do a show sometime in March.
All right. What are you gonna sell on?
I think I'm gonna do the threads thing.
You're gonna do some threads.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sell some shoes on threads?
Yeah, I have a couple. I have some shoes I can sell or whatever.
But stuff from StockX.
I still have stuff listed on StockX.
Take it off of there and put it on Dibdit threads.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how the first show goes.
Why not?
But no, I wanted to. I watched Dave's videos and he was talking about the shipping and stuff like that, and sometimes packing.
I learned from Dave. Thank you, Dave. That's my real friend over there, Dave. I learned how to do the shipping thing, the progressive shipping, watching his videos. Really good videos, Dave.
I watched his videos with that, but just his other videos of him packing and all the different sizes, boxes, and all that. I think I'm going to start off with the clothing and then just go on from there. Because I hate listing it. I have it in my head that I'm most likely never going to list it, or if I do, I'm going to be miserable doing it. So I might as well, do it over there. But this month. So I'll let you know when it's going to be.
27, 28 days or something like that. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to make fun. I'm glad that you're going to let you guys know.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know. And like I said, I do have a vacation in March coming up. So that even limits me a little bit more days to not get ready for it.
Gotcha. I was watching this show on Peacock. It's like Philly Homicide or something like that. There's some crazy people out there in Philly, and I saw Wawa.
Oh, Wawa, yeah.
They were getting a video from Wawa, and I was like, hey, I know that place.
Wawa's a good spot.
And they said
it's Wawa's down your way, Mike.
See, did you hear that?
What? Wawa?
Yeah.
All right, Joe. What are your settings at, Joe? You changed your settings. What settings do you have on your audio?
No, I have a new
camera.
All right. Did you hear that? Because I did.
I heard a little bit of like a little feedback or something.
Yeah.
I heard a little bit.
Do you have like echo cancellation on or anything like that? You should.
Echo cancellation should be on or not on?
It should be on.
Yeah, it's on.
And reduce back. And did you have automatic adjust mic volume?
Yeah.
Turn that off.
Turn it off?
Yes.
I don't have reduced mic background. I don't have that on.
Yeah, turn that on too.
Turn it on?
Yeah. And then put your mic volume around the middle, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for hanging out for the tech support, everybody.
Yep, got it. Just did it. Hopefully that works. We're an hour in or 44 minutes.
Well, I mean, I kept hearing it off and on.
I didn't hear it. You heard it again?
Yeah.
I still don't hear it.
Yeah.
It's better now.
It's probably me.
I'm sitting here researching boxes, trying to figure out. My biggest thing is like, I can fit a lot of this stuff in boxes, like a 12 by 12 by 12. But
that's a very weird size of a box. That's like
it's like a cube.
Yeah.
4 by 4 by 12?
No,
12 by 12 by 12.
You said 4 by 4. Sorry.
Like, that's a very weird size.
That's like a
pretty standard to me.
Like, get some tubes.
I'm looking at those ones. Have you seen the ones that are adjustable level? So you just cut down the side and you can fold it.
They're scored or perforated or
6, 8, 10, 12, whatever.
Yeah.
And I've got a damn box scorer that I can just mount on there and roll around and make it perfect. But I'm really considering spending 20 cents more per box just to have it pre-folded.
I used to get my 8 by 8 by 8. I used to order my 8 by 8 by 8s with the different levels that were pre-perf scored or whatever.
Well, see, they make this thing. It's called like a box cutter, and you can cut any box down and save yourself 20 cents a box.
I've got the thing that you just put the measurement on it and you tighten it down and it sets on the lip.
You use that? You use that for real?
Do I? No, I don't. I use a box cutter and I cut the box.
I just score it with the knife because I'm a man.
Well, depending on what I have, I can't find that thing right now. So, like, if you
Mike's over there. He's got like a 3D printer to make his boxes.
Is that a Lonnie special?
No, it's not a Lonnie special.
Come on, man! Don't all you gotta do is use your soft touch and just score it with the blade.
I've done that too, Jimmy.
All right, well, you sound like you have this big old contraption that you put the box in. It's like
AI
operated,
and I want it to be nice and even. I care about my customers.
Hey, when you got that surgeon touch, it's perfect.
Did any of your customers say, "Wow, this is a perfect,
perfectly scored box"?
Matter of fact, all of his feedback says that. Yeah. This guy must use AI to resize his box. He's got an AI robot down there. That's what it's like.
No, nobody cares. I just care. I mean, maybe I don't. I bet Corey does it. Corey's ain't all about shipping.
That makes sense. Now you say that.
And
if there's anybody you remind me,
it's not wrong. Okay, I agree with that.
You guys are
Corey. I would take advice. I would take shipping advice from him.
Me too.
So, Mike, are you going to get rid of your eBay subscription since you're collecting eBay?
No, I'm just gonna.
He's gonna get
siphon money off there like I'm pretending to launder money offshore. It's kind of the same thing. It goes away. I don't see it. Never comes back, and the IRS doesn't ask me because it just shows as a loss. But I still get my coupon with my free poly mailers.
It's worth it. It's all worth it.
Every 3 months you get it. Every 3 months you get it. So you pay $60 for your subscription to get $25 coupon.
Not every 3 months. I forgot about it last quarter.
Oh, you didn't do it last quarter.
I didn't. So sometimes they wamboozle me even a little bit more. I don't know.
What?
Wamboozle.
Wamboozled?
Look, Jimmy.
Is that in the dictionary?
I'm trying not to cuss as much because I'm tired of looking at your crooked glasses and stuff. So I was like, I'll just say stuff like wamboozled.
That works too.
But no, so I'll start listing more on eBay once I get all the regular stuff like under control. I'm changing it to $25 and above, but I really like running dipped shows right now to kind of clear out that inventory and then make listing on eBay a little more possible. Like I just need structure in my life. That's it. Like it's not that I got burned out. I just got overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, I shut down. And like my depression turns into more depression. And then I'm just like, I mean, look, guys.
You fixed the hole.
I fixed the hole.
This was the last episode right here. The hole's been fixed. We're done. There's nothing else to accomplish on this podcast.
Yeah, so I fixed the hole. I actually fixed it before the live last week. I just didn't have it painted. Then I went and got the paint. Like, I'm being productive. I fertilized the lawn and shit. That's absolutely crazy. I'm going out and doing stuff in the garage. I'm going picking and sorting my stuff. Like, it's maddening.
Now you just got to find time to list on eBay. I get it. I did not want to list on eBay today, but I got all the Legos listed. Finally,
that's good.
And I've been selling them faster than I can list them.
That's real good. Yeah, I can't wait until I get to the point where I'm listing on eBay again and like just staying really structured to the 25, like just right $24.99, $24.95, whatever. You know,
mine's still $10. I'll list anything that's worth more. If it's worth more than $10, if I think it'll sell fast.
I'm at $15 unless it's a DVD. And then DVD.
Yeah.
Then he'll take $7 free shipping.
Right. See, there's something that
send them offers, guys. Send Joe offers.
I will take $5 on it on Dibbed right away because I probably paid $1 for it. And that's what I said. My worst Dibbed show today. I go out and I buy all these toys, and like they're good toys. Like there's some nice action figures and stuff, but we went to a private pick and I spent $80 total. Now, mind you, one video game is worth $45.
Yes,
that I got. So that's going on eBay. I got a bunch of other video games that I ran last week. So that's
you had a really bad Dibbed it?
Huh?
You had a bad Dibbed it?
Oh yeah, today it was bad considering. But there's some stuff that I bought at $5 on figures that are worth $15, $20, and they sold for $2 to $4. You know, there just wasn't a demand for it.
See, I mean, well, I wouldn't love that. I mean, to me, a bad live auction is what I've experienced on Whatnot, where I was standing there with crickets and I was running decent stuff, and I wouldn't get any bids. Like, if that's what's going to decide how long I last on Dibbed. If I'm going on there and I'm bringing what I think is decent stuff and I'm getting 0 bids, it's going to be like Whatnot. I'm going to be like, I've had my attention span, whatever you want to call it. I'll just be like, I don't.
Yeah.
Just like with the recent YouTube video I just put out, with it not getting views, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm already giving up on it.
Did I bring up the page effect last week at all, Joe? Do you remember?
When you're selling Mother Goose on Dibbed it, is that the one?
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't know. Did we talk about that when we first recorded? Or
we didn't.
No, that was on the Never to Be Seen episode.
The Mike ruined it episode.
No, the Jimmy ruined it. 69 point.
No, you did not do it. Don't take credit for my failure.
Full credit for it.
Bullshit.
Joe, if you ask Joe, which Joe won't answer because he's literally the nicest guy in the world, but Joe, who ruined the last episode?
We all did. It was a team effort.
Joe.
It was a team effort. Mike's camera underneath his desk really did it to us.
The camera under the desk.
Yeah. Mike's candor. Yeah. More like it.
Sure. Joe, I'm gonna need you to be honest this time. Just say it.
But I'll tell you,
I can handle.
So we were talking about that. Like you run stuff like Paige. Paige is a great reseller. Paige has good stuff. Paige doesn't bring good stuff to Dibbed it. That's it.
He's the best 1-foot flipper I know. He's the best 1-foot flipper I know.
I did know that.
That's the name of his channel, right?
I did know that sentiment. But if you're coming to Dibbed it like you're going to the damn landfill, like I'm sorry, Atari 2600. Like I'm sorry, ET. If Alamogordo didn't want it,
who
or what? Gordo? I don't know. The landfill where they dumped all the Atari games.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I don't know the name of the guy.
I don't know if it's Alamogordo or whatever. I think that's in. It doesn't matter. But if you're bringing stuff like Charlotte's Web to Dibbed it on your live,
Charlotte's Web VHS, is it the book? What is it?
The book.
The book.
Does it matter, Jimmy?
Was it the gold? Was it the gold spine?
No. It's paperback. I don't know.
Does it even matter?
It matters to me.
Oh, it matters.
Outside of a first edition, which I wouldn't run on Dibbed it, but like you can't just bring that stuff or bring some hat that is, I don't know. It's like, oh, here's another one missing foam. like, and it just says like Earl's Wiener Shack or something. I don't know. Then
The old Wiener Shack.
Well, I'm hoping. So should I preload? I'm gonna do like a 3-day sale.
No,
I'm gonna do like a 3-day sale. I'm not gonna preload anything. But I was gonna say like a preview video. I'm gonna probably do that, and then because I want to do that thing that Dave. Thanks, Dave, for teaching me how to do that. I want to do the progressive shipping for 3 days. I want to do like maybe Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, like, and have all 3 days, and then I'll ship on Sunday night, and then the people that shop those 3 days will get that wonderful progressive shipping that I learned from my buddy Dave, ADH Dave. If you don't,
that's what I'm doing on.
He's got a great video. He's got 3 great videos on how to do that. So go watch them.
I just actually watched them over the weekend.
So. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, y'all are watching this Wednesday today, this afternoon. I'm going to be running a show on Threads, and then I'm going to run my second one on Friday.
I need to watch that because I'm going to be doing Threads too. So,
dude, what? I mean, are you available Wednesday? You want to sell with me?
I think so. I think I'll say yes as long as I can get this phone and get it all dialed in. I'll say yes. Okay. I have a question. Can I sell on DibDit Threads and then sell on DibDit and still do the progressive shipping? No. Okay. So if I do,
well, actually, I say no, but yes.
No, but yes. For those of you listening, no, but yes.
You can't do it on a platform because it won't show. But what you could do, I think, don't hold me to it, because eBay.
I can do all clothing.
eBay I don't. You could buy the label on Pirate Ship and then upload your shipping to each one of those.
It's all about the sell. It's all about the buyer for me. I'm more concerned about offering the discount to the buyer than anything. So, like, I want the same buyers to come back.
Well,
and shop in the second show because they already have the discount. So if I need to do all clothing and hats, I can.
You can ship it all together like that if you use Pirate Ship.
Right.
But it's not going to give them the progressive discount. It doesn't transfer between marketplaces.
See, I think about the seller. I mean, the buyer. The buyer, Mike. I'm not like you.
You're right the first time.
I'm not all me. I'm thinking about the buyer first.
Well, that's good.
I'm just joking. No,
at the same time,
I'll do hats and clothes for those 3 days. I have plenty to do it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, like, if that's the case, you just work it out. I'm going stupid this week. I did a DibDit show today. I'm doing one tomorrow. I'm doing Threads Wednesday, a DibDit show Thursday, a Threads show Friday. So I'm selling every day.
I could do both. I could switch between platforms too, and then offer. Yeah, that makes.
I mean, there's plenty of people that do it on DibDit, and they'll take an hour break, and then an hour later they're on Threads or they're on Commons.
Although I might not be doing DibDit Threads because I'm not part of that platform yet, so I'm talking out of pocket right now.
Sign up right now, Jimmy. I'll approve you. I'm in there.
Right, I don't know.
Mike, when you run your clothing on the thing, I know you were saying that you run them on the hangers. Do you have those tags that are each numbered throughout the? And how do you label
I take blue tape.
Okay.
And then I just so I have that little rolling toolbox like Dave has.
Yeah.
And I'll just take like a little strip of tape, like that long blue tape, and I'll just line them up like 5 high and like 8 across, and I know that's 40 of them. And then whatever the buyer writes, whether it's number 1 medium, number 2 medium, I'll put medium 2. And then write that a little bit blurb like
medium. What about medium?
Timmy would be like OSF because I know he's old school flips. And then you'd be Philly, and because I know Paul ain't buying anything from me.
Philly Flipper.
No. Yeah, Philly Flipper. Yes.
What time are you going? So what for those of you listening, Mike? What time are you going on DibDit on tonight?
Hold on, I gotta go.
I don't presently have the iPhone in my possession, but I should have it. Today's Monday, so I should have it tomorrow, and then you can help me.
March 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern?
8 p.m. Eastern.
All right. So we can go on there at the same time, right? And take turns or whatever?
All I do is I'll go live, you hop in the chat, I click your name, and then it says invite to co-host.
All right, we'll
and I would love to do that. Like I was all about pushing out inventory and stuff, and you'll see, like when you're co-hosting, if you're not co-hosting, you can run probably 2.5 2.25 as many things, like 2.25 more things, 2.5 times the amount of stuff.
That was very.
If you're not co-hosting, because you're sitting there going duplicate. If we're co-hosting, you're bringing yours to the stage. You're duplicating. You're talking about your item. It slows the rhythm down a little bit.
Get a rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rhythm. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
that's my whatever I have. When you said that, I mean, you want to sing
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Hello, folks. I'm Johnny Cash.
You could probably say you should do some Johnny Cash karaoke. Is what you should do. All right.
Yeah.
I just ruined that whole conversation by singing Johnny Cash.
No, dude. You can never ruin a conversation by singing Johnny Cash.
True. All right, I'll take it all back. Joe, you ruined the conversation.
I did.
Yeah, Joe.
I talked.
You're not Angie's Attic. Angie's Attic. Shout out to Angie's Attic. Y'all go check her out over on Dividend Thread.
Oh, she just signed up?
Yeah, she just signed up. So
I gotta do it on my computer. I guess my computer's right in front of me. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. You guys.
Yeah, but when you can do that, dude, for your first show, and that's what we always preach, is like, I will be the first one to sacrifice 30 minutes.
Thread.
Splitting time with somebody just for them to be comfortable, because that's the only way that we're going to be successful is we help each other out. And you know me,
bangers.
I'm a pillar of success and guidance.
All right,
I'm like Socrates.
Am I approved to sell on Did the Threads?
I don't know. Hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy L. School Flips.
You see where it says I sell bangers? That's what I put, bangers.
I am.
See how smart I am that was pretty cool, huh?
We're not that kind of house. You're selling bangers out here.
Is that not? Is not the proper term for selling good clothes? Is that old?
No, you say bangers.
Or No Bangers podcast. Shout out to
No Bangers. Oh, that's a card term. That's a card term. Is what that is. All right.
Well, no, I think it's T-shirt bros. They're running bangers, right? That's the T-shirt people.
Yeah, bangers. Yeah. But if you do that with the opposite sex, you need consent. Okay. So no bang. There goes. I'm going to look up old school flips.
He's speaking from experience, by the way.
Or no, sorry, Julie.
Yeah, I'm in there. I just looked it up.
Oh, so you think you're big stuff now, huh, Joe? Because you already approved.
Seller.
I am. With the little robot next to me.
I see where I stand. Trash to cash. I see where I stand. Mike is able to approve people. I'm not even a member of the marketplace.
Mike's an owner of the marketplace. I think I'm.
Here we go. Feeding the ego. They just feed that ego. I'm an owner. I'm the CEO.
No.
Mike,
CEO. What?
Can you make me an AI avatar thing for my?
Yeah, just put a logo on there if you want to.
Oh,
I can't change it.
Can you do a way?
Can you make me one of these cool ones that you guys do with this AI?
The AI, yeah.
No, I can't edit your profile.
No, I'm just saying, make a picture for me. Send me the picture. I'll put it on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Make me one too. Make me really morbidly obese too.
No, I'm not going to make you morbidly obese. I'm not going to make Joe burning down a city in celebration of the Eagles win.
We're talking 500 plus.
We haven't talked about the Eagles win, but
we haven't.
I think we did. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
We're on
the baseball season.
Oh, you know what did get cut out? The fact that I got chastised and berated and belittled and I received hate mails, death threats, because even when me screwing up the damn episode, they still ain't heard about Jimmy fishing. So you're gonna have to Scooby Doo that shit. And just tell them about the fishing so they get off my ass.
What? Yeah, but it wasn't nothing that amazing. Ice fishing is ice fishing. You're pooping in a bucket. You're peeing in the wind. You're catching walleye while you're sleeping, huh?
When you pooped in the ice fishing hole, not realizing that's where y'all were fishing.
Yeah, exactly. That was odd.
Yeah, we don't do that here, Jimmy. That's not. here in
There's
the
a floater. Crazy thing is, that was the hole that was hitting the whole time, though. We were
is that a fishing term? Is that a fishing term? That hole was hitting?
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
right. That hole was hitting the whole time.
It was, yeah. I mean, there's jokes there. I'm sure Mike's waiting to tell them.
I'm sure.
One might say there was an abundance of fish that would equate to a turd floater.
Ooh, turd floater.
What the hell is that mean?
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it was a good time. It was a really, really good time. I mean, it does get, I don't want to call it boring, but like you're just like relaxing and maybe having a couple drinks. You know, I would drink some, what are those things called with the tomato juice? I'm just drawing a blank right now. Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys in the morning. Stuff like that. You know, you got a little oven, so you're having like oven baked pizzas and like just microwave food, like just, you know, whatever. It gets cold. It's cold. Like it's not really warm.
And you got to wake up at 3 a.m. to catch a fish. Yeah,
the little rattles going off when the fish are on the hook at 3 o'clock in the morning, which nobody told me about. So that was fun. And like, I actually, like Joe mentioned that he would just pretend like he was still asleep. And I was dumb. I woke up. I was like, "You need help?" I'm like,
Jimmy wakes up, pushes the button on the reel. You're like, yeah.
I'm hitting
swim away.
The reel have a snooze. Be free, Willie.
Because the fish is going to be there in 5 hours. When you know.
Well, that's true. That's true. It might be halfway down the lake, still connected to the.
It'll still be there.
I mean, like the pressure plates. That was interesting. I didn't know that pressure plates existed on.
Oh, where the flag comes up?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. What does that mean? Where the flag comes up? No, I'm talking about. I see what you're saying. No, pressure plate is when you first drive out onto the lake. The pressure from the ice goes towards the shore, and it causes like the ice to hit. The ice just like goes up into the air where they contact each other, and it makes like these huge ice like dams all around the shore. And so they have to make like a bridge. They have to like break some of it and make a bridge to get over that, to get onto the lake. So that was interesting. You know, like 50, because such a big lake, some of those things were like 10, 15 feet high. Like you're just driving right by it.
How many people were out there?
There were a lot. There was there's a guy. The guy, he's called an outfitter. Is that what they call him? An outfitter. And he lives out there during that season. He stays out there, and then he has more like permanent ones that stay out there all the time that people rent. And so like they'll just rent the ice house, the fish house from him. All they gotta do is show up. He has his people turn on the heaters for them. They have like Starlink, so set up the internet for them, and then they just show up. That's it. They just got to show up, and the fish house is ready for them.
I'm pretty selfish of y'all. Y'all could have taken Starlink down to South Carolina, North Carolina, whatever, help the people out. But no, you need internet for fishing.
That's right, we do. Priorities, Mike. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's
right. Who's the guy that goes out and tests the ice to make sure it's thick enough?
The outfitter early in the season will do that for sure. Like, because he's setting up. He's got to set up his permanent houses out there for the season. Like they're out there all season. He doesn't take them on.
There are people already there.
Yeah, I can tell you it's not me. Although I would probably be a good candidate, because if it holds me, it's holding you guys.
I would not with that damn house.
It was crazy. They have to drill the holes with augers, right? And so like,
yeah,
that auger was a 2-foot auger, and every bit of that auger was used to drill that hole. So the ice was just over 2 feet thick. So like we weren't going nowhere. Like where I was at, there was zero worry. Like people say the ice wasn't shifting or nothing like that. It was so thick that we were good. So
yeah,
northern Minnesota is a lot different than southern Minnesota as far as that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I spaced out. All I heard was Jimmy say that global warming is not a thing. Is that what we were talking about?
So
I'm sitting here trying to figure out.
How many fish did you catch? Did you catch a lot, or?
Well, I mean, so there's like this secret code, right? Like you're not supposed to say how many fish you like. I think it's so funny how they're all like, it's like literally like top secret, like they speak in codes and stuff. Like the they'll be like the couch is against the wall. The couch, and they'll be like,
what?
Like, because they don't want, they're afraid the Rangers are listening or whatever, or have so.
Oh wait, so you're only limited to what you can catch?
Yeah, so you have a limit of 4 per person.
You don't have to tell us.
Yeah, exactly, Joe. When someone asks you, it's been rough out there today.
Did you ever catch your limit?
The couch is against the wall. The recliner doesn't recline.
I'm not asking if you went over. I said, did you ever catch your limit?
One of us did, yes.
Okay.
But I mean, if if the Ranger comes and there's 2 of us, as long as we have 8 or less, we're good.
It doesn't combine. It does combine.
Is it per day? Per day, or is it per?
No, while you're out there.
What?
Yeah, so like, here's how if they come and check on you, you can't have more than 4 fish on you or in your fridge at all. Like, so you would have to leave, go eat it, and come back.
You can't eat it out there?
So like, because you can't prove if you caught it today or not. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you caught 4 the day before, there's no way for you to prove that those 4 were from the day before and these 4 were from today. Huh?
Yeah, so you eat it.
Yeah, so you go in and you cut it up and you eat it or whatever. Yeah. So
there's no whatever.
Exactly right.
If you eat it or you keep it.
I mean, so yeah, you can't just have 8 fish on you because it's been 2 days that you were out there. You can't. It's not how it works.
Sorry, the range is going off right now. They're doing a night fire, so you see them like overhead artillery, just like.
Say it. Oh, hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What I sell?
No, I'm not saying anything.
I sold a Lego set. See, I told you I was selling Legos. $40.
Damn, good job, dude.
Yay!
Is that what that is? Is that what that?
Yeah,
I don't hear.
It's overhead artillery.
Huh?
Yeah, so the Air Force coming out here and they'll train night fire, and then they just come in and you'll hear them like boom, 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 and then you'll hear it woo, 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 like that's fire.
Chewbacca's out there. Hold on,
fire. 2 teams, 8, and then you'll hear it.
Does that look like Chewbacca?
You hear the explosion later.
Oh, sorry. Are you going to get hit by that really bad storm that's coming through, Mike? There's a really bad storm that's coming through.
Wait, is it supposed to be cold?
No, like tornadoes and stuff. Do you guys get tornadoes where you're at?
Mm-mm.
It's supposed to be a really bad storm that's hitting the south. I think you might be on the edge. You'll probably get a lot of rain.
I would hope.
So you better hope it comes before the weekend because you don't want to mess up your yard sales. Because I was actually looking at going to Georgia to visit my brother to hit yard sales, but there's a big storm coming through, so I don't think I'm going to go.
Oh, you're just going to wait. Oh, you're going to stop with him the week before when you're coming down here?
That's in April, though. I'm talking about going right now. Right now.
Shit, man, just fly down, go garage sailing with me, leave it here, pick it up when you come back. And your brother's welcome to come down here and bullshit with you if you want. I'm not against it. I don't care.
No, he's too busy this time. He's a college professor. He doesn't have a lot of time off this time of year. He's teaching right now. Yeah. So I would just hang out with him and then go picking and crash at his place.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I'll warn you. You get out here and you start picking, you just forget about your whole day. I did it this past day. Like I said, I went out and we went to the flea market when we got Whataburger, and then I was stopping at garage sales. And then my wife called and she's like, I'm just going to drive to the beach and sit there. And I was like, shit, we're supposed to take the boat out today.
Did you just say Whataburger like you say bear, like you say Huckleberry? Did you just call it Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Like
Whataburger.
It's
not water.
It's Whata.
It's Whataburger.
Whataburger.
That's what I'm saying. Whataburger.
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 Like WHAT.
Dip tits.
Burger?
Yeah. Whataburger.
It's like WHATTA burger.
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Not Whataburger. I'm not saying water.
That's what
I'm saying Whataburger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't put the emphasis on the damn what a Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Whip.
Whip. Whataburger. I'm not British. I don't give a shit.
I just some people like Whataburger.
I never had a Whataburger.
Like, there's no Whataburger. Yeah, like Joe probably never even heard of Whataburger.
I heard of it.
You have Whataburger, Jimmy?
Never had it.
In Arizona, they have Whataburger, so I grew up eating
Whataburger. Yeah. I remember from LA, I drove to Chandler, Arizona, 6 hours, give me a Whataburger, and then go back home.
The burgers. I always ate the chicken sandwich because I didn't really like the mustard on their burgers. Now I like them, but as a kid, I didn't like it. So I ate the What a Chicken is a great sandwich, so I was fine with that.
Yeah. We got that. We got Del Taco coming to town. There's already some of them around.
All right, now I draw the line, and the Pro Del Taco talk is where I draw the line.
It's not for me. It's not for me. Kevin ain't coming to visit me, but he'll sure shit come to visit Del Taco.
I know.
What's the thing with Del Taco? Not good? Good?
I just think it's not good at all. I mean, Taco Bell's a million times better if you ask me.
I agree.
I mean, they have a couple not decent like street taco type tacos that are okay, like their carne asada, but like they're
taco.
Yeah.
The taco on a bun used to be great, and now it's just half-assed. Like that's where they put the wilted lettuce at. A little bit of cheese. Half of your bun is covered in taco meat.
They got good papas fritas though.
And yeah, sure, French fries.
Yeah,
French fries.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I'm a French fry guy. I love French fries. So
they got good crinkle fries. Yeah, I like their fries.
Oh yeah, Del Taco. Yeah, super salty. I like those. Mm-hmm. I do like the crinkle cut. I'm a big fan of the crinkle cut, dude. I like Wendy's fries.
Still?
Yeah, fries. Yeah.
We just started.
I just don't know.
I mean, still.
Crinkle cut could have been code for anything with you. I don't know what I meant by that.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I miss a chance at a circumcision joke or something? I don't like what. It's just you're gonna have to set me up better. I need a warning if I'm supposed to transition from crinkle cut to that.
We gotta thank our members.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do it.
You haven't pulled
up everybody.
No,
we have to leave just the shout out to goes though, because we got the right amount of. We can't. I mean, in all fairness, the shout out to go is the only one that, or above, is the one that offers the verbal shout out.
Yep, 100%.
So we have to be loyal to our loyal members. For those of you with the shout out to go, you're going to get a verbal shout out, and then everybody else, we will thank you in the credits coming up after the show. Maybe I should put those a little bit.
Except for Jackie. Jackie still is in our good graces with her continuous super chat.
I guess, and Mike Mecco, he did one on the live too when I wasn't there.
Yeah, Mike Mecco.
Like, Jimmy's not here. As long as Jimmy's not here, I will make sure that I show support.
Well, it's a lot easier to split $20 two ways than three. Okay, so at least you got the gist of it.
Yeah, I don't know that math.
All right, so we have Mike Mecco meetups. Thank you very much, Mike Mecco meetups. Y'all make sure to go follow them on Instagram and here on YouTube, showcasing and highlighting a lot of the reseller meetups that we have throughout, as well as the conventions and seminars that we have. So he'll be out in Vegas soon. He's going to be on Dib to Threads with Archie Biscuit. So that's going to be an awesome show with Mike. And then we got Jacqueline Rose. Jackie, thank you very much for your continued support above and beyond the doggy bag. And Triple R Collections, Junk Jaw Podcast. Thank y'all very much.
Ray and Jay.
And then we have Trash to Cash Podcast with the Death Pile Demotivational, which will be coming next week. It's due to them next week now. It's rolled back around, and we get to talk shit, I think.
That's what you do, right?
By we, I mean me, I guess.
We need to work on that. I was actually highly disappointed. I thought it was going to be.
Were you really?
Yeah. I was expecting way more from you.
I can't just.
I'm just playing. I think you were just straight. I think you literally, they rolled you off the back surgery and you made that.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
they
still
just pushed you off the table and you were like, all right, let's make this video.
He was in his hospital gown still.
You're still in
Well,
his
I mean,
gown.
like they demotivated me because they just not doing shit. Everybody's quitting, not doing anything. I mean, they half-assed their life.
Well, then maybe
So-
do like Dave's cooking channel, demotivate his cooking channel because that's doing pretty good, and then Carrie demotivate his card stuff.
There is no demotivating Dave's cooking channel. Hold on, are y'all not aware of this? Hold on, it may have happened.
Uh-oh.
I want to see. Hold on, we're gonna go.
Is this something I need to be ready to?
Dave is gonna overtake Kevin in like less than a year, like of like the growth that he's had.
Oh,
Kevin is at 129,000 subscribers.
That'll be the end of that podcast, won't it?
And Dave is at 129,000 subscribers.
Oh wow!
Like I want to know where it's at. I told him, I'm like, Trashy Cash should go live and watch this countdown. Like, I want studio versus studio where you can see the individual count and where Dave just takes over. Kevin then is just
from that point on, like he stops shaving, he grows a beard. Like he's just gonna be miserable.
Think of what he's gonna do to his kids. He already makes.
He's gonna start gaining weight. He's gonna weigh more than me, and he's just gonna let himself go. He's not gonna walk out to the shed anymore because his knees hurt.
Just think about it. The kid, he's gonna be so mad once Dave overtakes him. But big shout out to Dave. Congratulations on that.
Congratulations, Dave.
Just so you kids know, he's gonna stop going to your sporting events.
Why doesn't Dad love us anymore? Dave's kitchen. Well, you see what happened.
Are we done here?
It was a cool and brisk March afternoon. Dave's kitchen overtook Commonwealth Picker.
Whatever.
Somebody make the AI story.
Somebody push end recording. Joe, are you gonna push that?
I can't click it.
I'll do it.
Did we do all that thing?
Oh yeah.
Anybody? Do we got anything else? We got lowball, Dividend versus whatnot, weekend sales. Oh, Joe, did you have a weekend sale that you wanted to showcase? You put it in there, so we're gonna give you.
My weekend sales were good. That's all. That's all that.
Oh, that's right, because you.
I decided to list. I decided to list, and then
you made videos, take a back seat, and you really focused on eBay.
That's correct. That's correct. That's exactly what happened.
Well, I guess that'll do it, Jimmy. Keep up the good work. Congratulations on continuing with the picking video. But if you want to, stay in flipping. No. Stick with it. See how it goes. If you don't, you don't. Or you start a new channel for it. Either way.
The mini DJI that I'm going to use at yard sales. I'm excited about that. Hopefully you guys don't have to hear me breathing as much because of that.
You bought that this week?
No, I've had it for a couple weeks.
I'm thinking about switching to the Osmo or the Action 5 and the microphone. I want to just get into that, and then I don't need the gimbal because the gimbal you can't work with live broadcast, and I don't do
so hard to. I tried using the gimbal and it
No, I'm talking about the one from DJI.
I know. But
is that the one that Dave uses? That small
because
one?
No matter what, a gimbal doesn't turn fast. It's like they turn okay, but they don't turn fast enough. So if you're trying to turn it, it's always a little bit slower than you would want.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing, I thought about doing it because doing the live auctions in my garage, I was going to be walking back and forth, this tub to that tub, trying to pick stuff, and I wanted it to follow us. Well, that only works on that DJI app. Oh. It won't transfer over onto a live.
I got you. It's that AI stuff that he's big into, folks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. AI speaking of, I will get you guys both AI logos.
For our
do you want some extra hair in yours, Jimmy?
Huh?
Joe, what about you?
Me?
You want some hair in it?
Nah, maybe
go with mullets. Y'all want mullets?
Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. What you surprised me, Mike.
Listen, fat guys and mullets don't mix. They do not.
Ain't scared. That's what they're gonna do. Ain't scared picker.
Something about a fat guy with a mullet and he's wearing his pants too high and too tight. just doesn't work. That's why us fat guys can't be cowboys. We just can't.
Do you want the silhouette below? Do you want a little shadowing or something? We're talking.
So,
what do you want, hamster or anaconda? What do you want? Have a great night, folks. Take care.